this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige them.
Best equipped for this game. We're underway.
Well, it's hard to look beyond.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This fella, Partey's evolved into one of the finest all-round midfielders in the game, and it's no wonder he's been coveted by so many of the elite clubs. I think he's a perfect blend of physicality and finesse, and I must admit that I got things wrong. I thought he was pretty much just a defensive midfield player. He has everything in his game.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. That has been knocked clear. Eze! Oh, split-second reaction.
Eze clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
James goes short. Gahey. Jordan Henderson. Hall. Bellingham. Palmer, that's a delicate pass. Jiku getting this one clear. Oh, easy pickings there. James. Lobbed in behind. Eze. Oh, what a climb! Well, couldn't quite control it.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Gahey, aim forwards. James. James, played over towards the opposite flank. Oh, it's Eze, and the shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Oh, this looks sharp. Colwell with the clearance. And it's Palmer. Palmer. Now this could be a chance. Kudus. Palmer. Hall. Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Out for a throw. England claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Now it's Bellingham. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. Muscular approach does pay off here. Colwill. Jordan Henderson. Caresses it through. Hall looking to run onto it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Partey. Salisu. Out to the right. Seydu. Seydu carries the ball down the right. Nice control. Fatawu played out towards the right wing. Fatawu. Bellingham. Jordan Henderson. Hall. Now it's Eze, and it's Hall. Hall. Eze looking to get on the end of this. Partey. Salisu. Salisu, gently done. Eze. Palmer. Oh, good spread. And here's Kane. Eze. Eze made out to the left flank. Climbs up big! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Ayew is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable. Ghana seem ready to just bide their time for the moment. Patience seems to be the operative word.
And it's Hall. Turns and goes back. Bellingham! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Kudus. Fatawu. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Palmer. And it's James. He's found the way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Ayew. Ayew's delivery. Cleared away. Ayew. Fatawu. Oh, nice touch. Takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Fatawu is offering a right smile there.
Always onto this. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press. Jordan Ayew really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Out towards the flank. Hall. And that's been repelled. Great chance! Great strike. A test for the keeper.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Fatawu. Ayew. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Kane. Now it's Kane. Great work on the overlap. Well, that's well seen too. Partey. Partey, forwards and with intent. Bellingham. Palmer. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, it's and the finish! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
James.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chances gone a-begging.
Moved on forwards.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Kane. Seydu. Now it's Semenyo. Rice does really well to win the ball there. And it's Bellingham. England ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's Semenyo. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. James. Kane. Bellingham. And back to the keeper they go. Jiku. Semenyo. Semenyo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ayew wins the chance! He's scored!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Ghana have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Hall. And here's Eze. And it's Eze. Jordan Henderson spread out to the left. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chance to shoot! Now it's Kudus. Semenyo. And here's Ayew. And Ayew! Mighty close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
James chooses to go cross-field. Hall. Jordan Henderson. Hall. Jordan Henderson. Gehi. Rice. And it's James.
Oh, sweet feet.
Rice. Picks it up out wide. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rice is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's good play. Fatawu! Oh, it's come loose. Danger averted for now. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's played forward. And they can counter here. He could be in here. Eze! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Has a look and plays it forward. Gehi. James. Henderson shifted upfield. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's Kudus. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Ayew. Now it's Fatawu. Seydou. Oh, it's played into the area. And here's Semenyo. Partey. And the keeper has it. Colwill. Gehi. England are trailing against the run of play. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Up towards the front line. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Palmer. Played into space. This might spell danger. And that's a dangerous ball. And that has been clubbed away. It's a throw-in. Aimed in towards the centre. That's not going to find its target. Ayew. Semenyo. Ayew looks to get on the end of this. Paul forwards and with intent. Partey. Searching pass he's played there. Tries to get it clear. That's very neat. And he's cut it out. Hall. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Palmer. Does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Semenyo. Delicate chip through. Palmer. Rice. Gehi. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Hall. Colwell. Hall.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession.
Gehi. Rice. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Salisu shifted upfield. Colwell. James. Palmer. Bellingham is fouled. Jiku getting this one clear. And it's James. Rice. And here's Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hall, and that's aimed into the middle. There's the shot!
A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Hall.
Well, they could break here.
Now it's Fatawu. Fatawu. Cross goes in there.
It's well blocked and back out it comes.
Eze. And it's Palmer. James. That's a cute ball.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Ayew. That's been slipped through. Fatawu. And here's Ayew. Fatawu. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Palmer. Good ball, good take. And he's managed to get free. Hall picks it up now. Partey attempts a clearance. Seidu
Is there, and he can get that clear.
and it's Henderson.
Out to the left it goes.
Played in with purpose.
And that's surely a foul, free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Jiku getting this one clear. Jiku gets rid without sophistication. Moved on forwards. James. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Colwell. Hall. Crossed into the box. That is good defending. It's been repelled. So what can they make of this? Fatawu, and it's Partey. And it's played forward. He's got away. Diving header! And that was very necessary. Kudus. Palmer. Palmer shifted upfield. That is lovely. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
It's a loose ball. And it's Henderson. He's having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
You can run onto that. Is he? Aim forwards. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Jordan Henderson. It's just beyond his reach. Seydu driven forward. Colwell. Palmer. James. Palmer. Rice. Hall. He is just caressing the ball. Can he spark a counter here? Eze. Rice. Rice, gently done. Gets it away. Has a shot! Moved on forwards. Now it's Fatawu. Now it's Ayew. Semenyo. That's an imaginative pass. Ball is over the line. Kudus. And he's heaved it away. Palmer played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Salisu forwards and with intent. He's on it, can he get away?
Played into space out wide.
Cuts out the pass. Salisu.
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
England really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Gehi. Rice. And it's James. Palmer. Salisu can get it clear. Eze. Ayew. Looking to break at pace.
Played out to the right.
Now it's Fatawu.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Fatawu!
Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Colwell. Hall. Colwell.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Salisu forwards and with intent. Eze. And he's there to get it away. Henderson have it back and can go again. Belling. James. Takes aim and crosses. And that has been cleared. Jiku gets it away. And it's Henderson. And here's Kane. Ayew. Kudus. And it's played forward. He is through here. Plenty. Semenyo! He's done very well to get to that.
Semenyo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bellingham tries to clear. Big chance! And that's off target. Rice. And here's the chance to counter. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Colwell attempts a clearance. Partey. And here's Ayew. Steaming on goalwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Partey. Kudus. Now it's Partey. Henderson shifted upfield. That's a good run down the left.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rice. Palmer. And it's Bellingham. That's a nicely shaped ball. Cleared without complication. Seydu. Ayew chasing after it. Yehi. Jordan Henderson. Paul gently done. Fatawu. Partey. Semenyo. Semenyo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Colwill. Aim forwards. Eze. Hall. Bellingham. And here's Eze. Bellingham. Jordan Henderson. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Palmer. And here's Kane. Kudus. Moved on forwards, and the counter is on. Eze. It's run loose here. Hall. And it's Hall. Now here's the delivery. And out it comes again. And it's played forward. Hall. And here's Eze. Oh, such a clever touch. Could be danger here. That's really well manoeuvred. Palmer. Thinks one through. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Fatawu. Eze. And it's Hall. England still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Bellingham. Jiku. Aim forwards. Seydu. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Eze. And for a moment, time stood still.
Jordan Ayew really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Bellingham. That's an excellent interception. Chance here to counter. Yehi cuts it out.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bellingham. Played into the middle. It's a mighty effort! And that has been cleared.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Semenyo. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Delivers with whip. Tries to get it clear. James. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Referee's given a throw. Bellingham, he has found the way through. And a chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Your impression so far, Jim?
England are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And here's Ayew. That has found him in acres of space. That's tidy. And the cross comes in. Eze. Fatawu. Takes a shot. That's got him rattled. Kudus. And here's Ayew. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
James looks to the other side. Seydou forwards and with intent. Jordan Henderson. And it's Eze. And here's Kane. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Good, strong hand by the keeper. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And the keeper beats it away. Hall. Rice. Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Ayew is onto it in a flash. Gehi. Gehi shifted upfield. And it's Ayew. Semenyo. Kane. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Ayew. Fatawu. Oh, good spread. He's had a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right
now. Rice. James. And here's Kane. James. Hit into the middle. He's dealt with that well. Rice. Shoots! He'll try to keep this alive. Bellingham. And he'll shoot here! England have reclaimed it. It's Kane! Now it's Eze. And it's Hall. Very nicely done. Rice. Palmer. Rice. Jordan Henderson. Rice. And here's Kane. It's anyone's ball now. Gets his head on it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Ayew has found the net here, of course. Kudus done delicately. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Out to the right. Can he latch on to this? Really well manoeuvred.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get him.
Oh, they could be Kane! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kane. Oh, it's Eze. Bellingham. Gets a foot in here. Now it's Ayew. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Fatawu. Seydou. And here's Ayew. Ayew. Kane. Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Ayew. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Ghana, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Palmer. Rice shifted upfield. Clears it away. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Rashford, he's gone backward here.
And the shot!
That has been knocked clear. Palmer. Rice. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! And the ball's come loose here.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Seydu, aim forwards. Now it's Fatawu. And here's Kudus.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Bellingham played out towards the right wing. James, probing pass. That'll be a corner. Tries to get it clear.
Shot, surely! And again!
Moved on forwards. Ayew tries to dink it through. Semenyo. Gehi. Colwell. And it's Ayew. That is a great pick out. Semenyo. Pickford claims it, and the danger passes. Gehi, and it's played forward. Rice, forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Gehi does really well to win the ball there. And it's played forward. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Fatawu. He's got away. Gehi with the clearance. Partey. Fatawu. Henderson wins the duel this time. Gehi shifted upfield. James, and he goes cross-field. And here's Rashford. And now the breakaway. Quality ball. Ayew looks to get on the end of this. Palmer. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Semenyo. And here's Ayew. Rice, aim forwards. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Semenyo, gently done. Ayew, and it's lofted through here. Kudus. Gehi gets over and intercepts. And he cuts out the supply. Rashford. Chiku. Fatawu in acres of space out wide. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And it's Hall. Just 5 minutes remaining now. He's in plenty of space here. Rashford. Bellingham. Bellingham! Semenyo. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rice. And here's Kane. Lovely, now then. The referee's awarded a free kick. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Rice. Jordan Henderson. Burn. Rashford. Kudus does really well there, strong defending. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception.
Jordan Ayew really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Salisu. Semenyo. Kudus. Clipped into space. Gehi getting this one clear. Seydu. Oh, it's played into the area.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Great run on the overlap here. Showing good feet. Partey. And here's Semenyo. And here's Ayew. Yehu. Rice. Jordan Henderson. Burn, chasing after it. Calmly anticipates. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, it's come loose. Bellingham plays it in. Clears it away. Do have a chance to counter here. Oh, Red, nice interception. Colwill. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's Bellingham. Rashford. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's had a shot! Partey. Seydu. Salisu. Semenyo. And it's played forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Kane. Rashford. Palmer. Oh, nicely intercepted. Could move up a gear here. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
This was simply a very indecisive outing for me. They were knocked out of their shape by a tenacious opponent, and once their confidence dropped, they struggled to come up with ideas.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.